It was not good whatsoever. It, I really wanted it to be good. That was the whole reason. Heartbreaking, devastating. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. LA is a fever dream. That that was something. I just remember being sad. Hey, welcome back to the Guess Where I Am podcast and who I'm with. I'm Coke. I am by myself. I'm in Salt Lake City on a layover right now. I have about 15 minutes before I need to board my next flight, but I wanted to film this layover reception for you guys and have it be part 2 to my last layover episode where I was talking about booking this flight. More specifically, I was talking about the LA leg and flying out to New York. I don't think I even mentioned how flying back I'd have a layover in Salt Lake City, but here we are. I don't know. I also don't really have a topic for this episode, so I thought I would just talk about layovers even more, just if that's possible. I mean, what else is there to talk about? I guess I could talk about the fact that on my way to New York, I had a layover in Los Angeles. That layover was about an hour and a half, but it honestly did not feel like an hour and a half. I think it was a lot shorter than that, based off the time I actually got off the flight, or got off the first plane, and then had to board the next plane. It was probably more like an hour, maybe even 45 minutes. Anyways, I had just enough time to get the coffee that I want to get. I also had enough time to get kava, which is one of my favorite kind of chain, reliable restaurant. Did you call it a restaurant? I don't know. It's like calling Chipotle a restaurant, so I guess not. I got my coffee. I was so excited. I take a sip. Guys, it pains me to admit this. It was not good. It was not good whatsoever. I really wanted it to be good. That was the whole reason. It wasn't the whole reason, but that was a good part of the reason of why I chose that flight. I wanted to get my favorite coffee. Just for it to not be good, heartbreaking, devastating. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. But I also couldn't bring myself to buy another one in hopes that the second would be better. And what was I going to do? Go up and tell them this is trash, make me a new one? I flew all the way here for this? No, I was not about to do that. They have this famous vanilla ice latte that I ordered, and that's what I love. But I always get my coffees half sweet. So I got it, but I asked for it half sweet. And I'd like to say that was the reason it was trash, but it wasn't. Anyways, at least the kava was good. Sorry if it's super loud here as well. It's a layover reception. You can't expect much. But that layover was so interesting because it was in LA, and LA is just like a fever dream. I ran into the most random celebrities. I wouldn't even call them celebrities. Like really well-known influencers, maybe low-list celebrity actors. And I just kept seeing them, and what are you to do? What are you to do besides awkwardly white person smile back to them when you nearly run into them? Interesting times. At least the people watching in the kava made up for the bad coffee. In the terminal right now in Salt Lake City, I am sitting in this super comfy swivelly chair, and there's a piano behind me. Not sure if you guys can hear that. Hopefully not, honestly. Hopefully I'm also talking loud enough. It does feel funny talking to myself, especially because I'm not even recording a video. I probably look like a crazy person. I'm not even holding the mic. I pinned it to my sweatshirt. So this is a great time to be alive. I don't ever remember being in this airport. I'm pretty sure I've flown here before in 2020, like peak COVID times, which was like so bad to do, but yeah, I did it. Right. Okay, awkward. Yeah, none of this is familiar at all. I did get some Shake Shack, and now I don't know if I've ever. Oh no, I have mentioned it that I'm vegan. You might be asking, Coke, what the hell did you eat at Shake Shack as a vegan? Guys, they have a veggie burger. However, everything besides the patty I couldn't eat, so I had to get it naked. But then I did add lettuce, tomato, and then their gluten-free buns are vegan. So I took everything else, and then I basically just made my own burger, and then obviously fries. The fries are vegan. So yeah, that was a nice surprise. I kind of forgot that they had that. The US really is really bad with vegan fast food options. I did do a whole lap around the terminal, stretch my legs a bit. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? My flight coming here from New York was great. There was nobody in my row. So I got to lay down and I slept for 3 of the hours straight. I woke up, there were biscuits on my head. Thank you, Delta. I love you. Thank you for giving me those biscuits, even though I was fast asleep, sprawled out on all those chairs. Love you so much for that. I will, however, deduct some points because my window seat had no window. And not like I could see a little bit out of the one in front or behind me. No, just a wall. So, huh? I feel like there should be some sort of warning, just like when you're buying concert tickets, obstructed view, but fake window, no window, just a wall, because that was pretty messed up to discover. But at least there was nobody in my row, so I can't be too upset. All right, I think that's enough for this layover. I'm kind of losing my mind. I've been awake for way too long. I still got a long way to go. I think I'll conclude this layover section here, because genuinely, there's not much to talk about. Did I say I'm in Salt Lake City? Maybe I didn't. I have to go get some coffee before boarding my flight. So, LA is a fever dream. That layover was something. Pretty disappointed, embarrassed, ashamed, all the things. Yeah, my coffee let me down. My coffee let me down, and every sip was a sad sip. Yeah. I'll see you soon. I see you in 2 weeks or a week. I kind of forget our schedule at the moment. I've been awake for way too long. Way too long. My body clock, real messed up. Super, super messed up. I had to wake up at 3 a.m. New York time, which is midnight California time. So I don't know. God, yeah, no, I'm losing it. Anyways, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the places. We are there at Guest Row Podcast. Bye.